So we are back at it with some more MX Sim, and we are on round number 5 of the Dog Nationals. This is Balhin Chalu. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. It's one of the tracks that I thought was going to be super sick. It has a lot of hills. I'm over jumping this. Yep, RIP. So it's round number 5 of the Dog Nationals. I double checked how to pronounce the name with Google Translate.
Balhin Chalu.
So I'm pretty accurate with that, right? The pronunciation at least. And then I looked up the flag. It is Mongolia. So that's where the track is located. It's a pretty sick track. The elevation is definitely challenging, at least for me. But I think overall, it's just like similar to the other ones, man. It's very tough, but very rewarding once you get a lap. And right now, honestly, I'm struggling to get a lap, but we're going to try our best. So I told you guys in yesterday's video that I'm going to try to do some more research on the Triumph motorcycle that the news that kind of got released the other day. So it looks like they released some footage of the chassis, and it's going to be an aluminum chassis for the motorcycle. That's kind of the only thing that got released. There's like just a video of like kind of describing their process and everything. And I've heard that they're going to be showing off the motorcycle in pieces. So it's going to be probably not that long of a time until we actually see footage of the bike riding. I would assume pretty soon, just because Supercross is coming around and they're going to be in Supercross. So I would expect some either leaked footage or some actual footage for the motorcycle here soon, just because of that. They got a pretty damn good squad, in my opinion, over there at Triumph. They got Carmichael, Ivan Tedesco, Bobby Hewitt. So I know it's going to be a really good bike. How well will they do in the series? That's a question that we're going to find out next year. I know that they have, from the rumors that I've heard, they have Jalek Swoll, I'm pretty sure. It's supposed to be a 3-rider team. So I don't know who the other 2 riders are going to be. If you guys have any knowledge to that, let me know in the comments. And I don't know if there's going to be a 250 or a 450. I would assume it's just going to be 250s. I'm pretty sure that's what I've heard. It's going to be 250s for the first year and then 450s after that. I remember hearing about that the first time I heard about like Carmichael and everybody going into Supercross, but I could be wrong on that as well. I could be definitely wrong on that. But if I'm not wrong on that, and maybe next year, one of the guys that I'm thinking of is maybe Dylan Ferrandis. He doesn't have a ride, right? That could be a guy that goes over there, possibly. I don't know. That would be interesting though. But like I said, if you guys have heard any rumors, let me know, because I'm definitely interested in hearing about. Oh my God, this is the corner that I always mess up. On some other news, I woke up this morning to watch F1, and I probably didn't need to do that. I told you guys in yesterday's video that I think Max is going to win regardless of the spot that he's in. He started in 6th and was in first place with after like the 16th lap or something like that, I'm pretty sure. Right after the first pit stop, which I kind of mentioned in the video. I was like, yeah, I'll probably get into first. What was that? But I mentioned that he'll probably get into first right after like the pit stop, which, I mean, I was kind of right. I mean, I thought Perez was going to battle him a little bit better than he did, but he definitely didn't do that. You had a first corner incident with Sainz as well as Piastri. Sainz, he almost ran into the back of Lewis, so he had to like literally like slam the brakes, which caused him to go in the middle of the track, which caused him to take a weird line going into the first corner where Piastri didn't have really anywhere to go, which caused Piastri to have some damage to his car, which then he retired that same lap. And then Sainz actually retired like lap 20, I want to say, something like that. Lap 23, I want to say 23. I could be wrong on the number. I remember something in the 20s though. So their days were kind of horrible, if you ask me. And it kind of sucks because Piastri did amazing in the sprint race. So I was hoping that he would have a good actual race. Damn it, I thought I could make it through that rut. There was not much really else happening in the race. There was a lot of overtakes just because it was the first time that the drivers were actually able to get like good laps on a dry track. Because over the weekend, it was basically raining the entire time there. So they didn't really get any practice on dries or anything like that. They had a few, don't get me wrong, but not like the length that they have for the race. Holy crap, I was going way too fast. So a lot of the drivers went through a lot of tires, which caused a lot of overtakes because a lot of pit stops, you know. But that was kind of interesting. Other than that, I mean, the top 4 was gapped. I think 5th place was Alonso, and he was down like 40 seconds to Max. Something like that. He was down 20 seconds to Lewis on the very last lap. Lewis went in to try to get a hot lap, which he did. He successfully got the 1 point for the best lap overall. But he was down 20 seconds to Lewis at one point. So, I mean, Max just dominated. Let's be real. Max is on another level. But yeah, overall, probably didn't need to wake up for this. I probably could have just watched the highlights and be satisfied. But hey, you got it. I like doing it, but probably won't do it again unless I know it's going to be different. I'm making so many mistakes. So I watched the highlights of the MXGP race. It was at MXGP of Finland. And yeah, Hurlings was officially back, but he got like 8th first moto, 4th second moto. He wasn't the old Hurlings, and I don't think we'll see the old Hurlings for a while per se with that injury. That injury was pretty serious. So I expect him to potentially start winning races here soon. Dude, no shot that I go down there. But I didn't know this, that Fevra is actually on a 5-race win streak. I did not know that. I know he's won a couple, but I didn't know it was 5 in a row. He's balling out right now. Only bad part is he's 100 points down from first place in the championship. So it doesn't really matter what he does. He can win the rest of he can basically win out and still lose by probably close to like 80 points, which is very impressive to do for Prado. Like, Prado is going crazy right now, which is awesome to watch. I feel like the MXGP races are actually pretty exciting to watch just because you don't have one guy just absolutely dominating. Yeah, Prado, yeah, has a 100-point lead, but that doesn't mean that he's dominating every race. So I think it's actually pretty interesting to watch. Once Hurling comes back to final form or close to final form, I think we'll have some more exciting races. So be on the lookout for that. I mean, it's still a long ways to being done, I'm pretty sure. And I heard rumors that even Hurlings might be at like Ironman this year. Don't quote me. There's rumors like that every single year. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's there, but I also wouldn't be surprised if that's just like the actual rumor, you know? That's always going to be a rumor. He's always going to show up at Ironman and stuff like that. But I don't take that serious unless I hear it from like an actual source, you know? If you guys have watched the video so far, if you guys have watched the video up to this point, I'm probably going to be posting a bikes video this week. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. My homie has a new track coming out and I want to support that. Kind of similar to what we did a couple, I guess, maybe a month ago or maybe 2 months ago, I guess you would say. I don't even know when the last time I did a bikes video, but be on the lookout for that. It's a cool sand track. There's actually 2 sand tracks, so it's really, really cool. You guys know me. I love sand tracks, so be on the lookout for that. It might go live Tuesday. It might go live tomorrow, actually. All right, let's see if we can get an actual good lap. A 2:48 is my best lap on this. I've been struggling trying to talk and ride this track. It's very, very tough for me for some odd reason. I can't get it, but we're going to try our best. I got a lot of feedback on how to enter those ruts, and I still can't do it properly. I think a 2:48 is somewhat beatable as long as I don't make a mistake or if I don't crash like that. I think we can do it. But this has been my whole time like playing this track. I think the track is amazing, but I am having a hard time doing a lap. I don't know why. I'm just having such a hard time doing a lap and staying alive. I think it's one of those tracks where you gotta be really good at the game. Especially, I don't know. I was able to do the other dog nationals, but this one, dude, is just taking a toll on my mental health right now. I'm struggling so bad. All right, this is going to be the lap where we succeed. It better be, because we are struggling so bad. We can beat the time. We can beat the time, I believe. Uh-oh. Might be dead. Holy shit. We survived. But that might not count because we went off the track a little bit too much. I don't know why I'm going this wide. I don't know why. Okay, we did it. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take a 2:45. It's kind of dog shit.